everybody, my name is Scythe, and welcome to the first episode of SmackDown in Scythe's WWE Universe. As per usual, we have 3 matches going on tonight, all of which have added up to be our longest show yet. Your commentators for this evening are going to be Bernard and Jacob. If you like what we're doing here in the Scythe WWE Universe, go ahead and subscribe to keep up to date with all of our shows. Without further ado, let's go on to Friday Night SmackDown. Our first match is a fatal 4-way for the United States Championship.
And we are back in Barcelona, Spain.
There's nothing wrong with being in Barcelona, Spain, as we are here in Friday Night SmackDown. I am your host, Bernard Saunders, the brother most high.
And I am your co-host, Jake. I don't really have a nice title. GM of SmackDown. We'll go with that. And this is Aleister Black.
From Amsterdam, Holland. Representing the House of Black, weighing in at 205 pounds, Aleister Black.
Aleister Black just returning to WWE after the McMahon incident. I can't wait to see what he brings to the table, or brings back to the table, after being so long away from the grandest stage of wrestling.
This is a man that does not suffer fools lightly, so be wary of any antics you might get up to while you're in the ring with him, because you might be quickly greeted by the foot of his boot.
By the foot of his boot and by the black of mass, even though this guy is more white than a marshmallow. Be
now
wary.
Let's see who will be taking him on in this fatal 4-way match.
For the United States Championship. Look at him aura farming in a corner. Look at this man. Oh.
Doesn't even have to try to aura farm, it just happens.
All right, who's next to come into this fatal 4-way? It's all about family.
Bada bing, bada boom.
And it's all about the business.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Tony D'Angelo.
And his family.
Tony D'Angelo, followed by Stax and Luca. The family is here, and they here to stand on business. Ever since he lost the NXT champ to the Oba of Feminists, he's been trying to get some gold back around his waist. And what better than the American Championship?
And backed up by Luca Crucifino and chanting Stax Lorenzo, who will never betray him. Would never happen in the history of anything. Nope.
Not at all.
No chance. Too loyal.
Because the family is about respect and loyalty. Unlike Chase U. Shots fired at Chase U. Come at me, I dare you.
Rid you.
From Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 210 pounds, Ilya Dragunov.
And the mad Russian has arrived on SmackDown.
Do you hear the music, Jacob? The music of Russian gods.
What a true symphony.
Will
soon turn into a symphony of violence once he gets into that ring.
The sound, the music of a mad Russian dragon trying to claim some gold.
One of the very few men to have taken down Gunther in the ring, and winning gold by doing so, no less. So no stranger to that either.
Ilya Dragunov is here, and he is ready to stand on business with a ugly-ass face. Why is game somewhat ugly sometimes?
And finally...
Lastly, from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, Braun Breaker.
The new big dog of WWE, taking the title from Roman Reigns, who happens to now be the OTC. This is the new big dog.
Kansas State legend, and I'm sure he majored in mathematics while he was there.
You better believe he majored in mathematics, because if you add the weight of Braun Breaker's big back ass and multiply it by 22 miles an hour of his running speed, you get a WWE competitor split in half by a human missile. That is Braun Big Dog Breaker.
Braun Breaker stepping into this ring spells disaster for everyone else involved in this match tonight at SmackDown.
Spells disaster and spells a broken sternum or whoever comes in contact with the dog in his yard. Look at this
Like
squinty
a
ass
high-speed
eyes.
train going directly into your chest.
This is for the United States Championship, baby. Only
Yes, sir.
only one person will walk away with a gold. Now, in the immortal words, enough talk. Let's get ready to rumble.
Let the chaos ensue.
And they're
Ooh,
up. Tony
Tony
D'Angelo
D taking
already
it
with
to
a
Braun Breaker
cruise
early.
line.
Ooh, catching with a
Here comes
forearm.
Aleister Black with a running kick. Aleister Black taking control of Ilya. Ilya able to counter with a DDT. Braun Breaker shaking the ring with every attack he
Oh, Ilya with
lands.
a roll-up. Tony breaks it up,
Ilya going to work on Aleister Black, curb
stepping on his
stomping his
face.
frontal lobe.
And now after Tony D.
Braun
Ooh,
Breaker has seen better days, now dealing with a mad dragon getting thrown into the corner. Ilya
ooh,
going to work,
rubbing
dragging
his
the
face
face of the
across the
dog
ropes.
on the rope. And a fucking
Tilt-a-whirl
god
something
damn
or
it.
other on the outside there.
God damn it, Aleister.
Oh, Tony D's got a chair. Ilya won't
And
let him use it.
Tony D got the chair and
Oh,
he lost the chair and got his face planted on the chair by
but he's
Ilya
right back up.
Dragunov.
Oh, and
Ilya with
Ilya
a
Dragunov
big
already busted open, and that's a lot of
Ilya with
blood.
a Ilya getting hit with a big boot by Aleister Black, who just misses a moonsault. Braun Breaker now focusing his attention on Aleister Black. Got him set up for a
An
power
upper power
bomb.
bomb, but Alistair fights out of it. Tony D. Ilya on the apron. Ooh, bag suplex on the hardest part of the ring, and a cover from Alistair.
Only to be
Ooh,
stopped by Tony D'Angelo. Captain Luca looking
ooh,
on.
breaks the
Taking
back.
it in. I would just like to point out that those two goofballs can interfere because this is pretty much anything goes, seeing as there's
Indeed.
goddamn weapons and shit. Speaking of weapons, Ilya just cracks the Don with a kendo stick.
Spear!
Oh, that meaty spear by Braun Breaker. You gotta watch out for the big dog.
Oof,
Ooh,
and Alistair kicks out, but I don't know how many of those he can take without having some serious lasting damage.
Tony D'Angelo breaking out of the dog's grip. Aleister Black.
Brainbuster to Ilya Dragunov. Belly to Braun Breaker. Tony into the cover.
There's a pin.
Luke up in the
Kicked out
apron,
at 2.
distracting Alistair. Letting
No.
Tony get the drop on him.
D'Angelo taking control of Aleister Black. And Ilya Dragunov trying to getting in on the
Double
action.
suplex.
Double suplex. And a basement drop kick from Breaker, just missing Ilya. Braun
Tony D
Breaker
off the ropes.
prepping up something dastardly for the Don.
Frankensteiner. Into the cover.
Aleister Black says,
Alistair
not
breaks it up
today.
and grabs a chair.
Once again,
Ooh.
cracks Braun Breaker in the skull.
Oh,
And the
and Tony
Don
D in the back.
taking turns. Aleister
Into
goes
the
for the
cover on
pin.
Braun. Was the damage done with a chair enough? Nope.
Kicks out at 2.
Ooh,
Ilya with the
Ilya with the
kendo
kendo
stick.
across the chest of
Gets
Malachi, but the
cracked
Braun takes
with
it
it.
and puts it across the chest of Ilya. And Alistair with that clothesline.
Tony D'Angelo
Oh,
back.
Black Mass!
Getting kicked square in the face. Ilya
1,
Dragunov.
2. Oh,
Braun
Tony D
Breaker
kicks out.
this match is getting red hot. The first match of
Dax
SmackDown,
removing
and
the
already
turnbuckle in the
chaos
corner.
is happening.
Big DDT.
DDT. Braun Breaker standing in a daze.
Oh,
Rolls up
going up
Ilya
Ilya.
Dragunov for the pin. 1,
Broken up
2.
by Alistair. Rolls out.
Alistair rolls out. Rolls back
And
in.
back in.
Trying to figure out what to do.
Little twirl. Oh, he's just walking in circles.
That spear from Braun messed up his nervous system.
Yeah, he
Speaking
might be
of
suffering from a
Braun,
little bit of vertigo from that
the absolute power of the big dog.
big back suplex from Breaker to Dragunov. Ooh, no alligator roll.
Uh-oh.
To a big takedown. And another one.
He's no Brock Lesnar, but he could take someone to Suplex City just the same.
Up on the middle rope. Big splash.
Big splash. Tony D
Tony
got
D
Ilya Dragunov in a
working the
headlock.
gash on Dragunov's forehead there.
Grabs a kendo stick. Starts
Shattering
whacking.
across Dragunov's back, but Dragunov doesn't seem to have felt anything.
Braun Breaker with a code breaker.
To the
Just
stomach.
to get shot by Aleister Black. Aleister picks up Tony D.
Tony D
Gets
slips behind
countered.
Aleister. Aleister
Gets
counters
countered
Tony
by
D.
Aleister Black.
Springboard moonsault.
Beautiful. Black Mass. He missed.
Oh boy.
Braun Breaker
Wait, what?
standing in a daze. What is Aleister Black planning?
The broken handle of the kendo stick. I didn't even know he could do that.
Double DDT with Ilya Dragunov. Now Ilya taking control of Aleister Black, delivering chops, blows, and a powerful chop, sending Aleister Black on his back.
Tony D sent off the ropes. Oh, Tony D reverses the spear into a DDT. And a running form to Dragunov.
Tony D'Angelo. Tony D in control of this fight.
Sending Ilya off the ropes. Ilya counters. Oh, Tony D ducks the clothesline. Dragunov rolls away. Oh, what's Tony D up to? He got the brass knucks. Ilya's out.
Ilya Dragunov.
Into the cover.
Now it's time. Rolls him up.
One.
Oh. Aleister Black stops it.
Aleister won't let this match end like that. Sending Tony off the ropes. Oh, misses the black mass. Belly to belly.
Braun Breaker getting back on his feet, just stalking his next spearable prey as he
destroying the announce table. For no reason.
Oh, when the announce table is clear, there's a reason. Braun Breaker getting geared up.
Oh, only to get Ilya taking everybody out with a steel chair.
Go. Ilya brings up Breaker. Sets him up for a powerbomb.
Powerbomb crazy style.
There it is.
Into the cover.
There's the roll up. And
Tony D breaks it up before the ref can even start counting.
Tony D.
Working the leg.
Ooh.
Aleister going up top.
On the top ropes. What is he planning?
Oh,
big elbow to Braun Breaker.
Tony D hits a spine buster.
Now grabbing Tony.
Well, that was a cover. Hold on. Oh, no, Aleister to the cover on Tony D.
There's a pin. One.
Two. All broken up by Breaker.
Ref, I hate to inform you, but Ilya's chest is not part of the mat. What the hell are you doing? Aleister Black beating the brakes off the Don. Ilya Dragunov grabs him, reverses, and
spear.
Braun Breaker.
Into the cover.
There's
one.
A pin.
Oh my God! Why?
Two.
Kick out from Aleister Black. I don't know how he kicked out of a second spear.
One of Braun Breaker's most devastating attacks is the super spear, he calls it.
Ilya went for the torpedo Moscow, but Breaker out of the way. Aleister Black into the corner.
Hit the turnbuckle. Where there once was a turnbuckle.
Back to his feet.
Back up like there's nothing.
Off the rope. Oh.
Only to get interrupted. Tony D back with a kendo stick just to get whacked with from Ilya Dragunov. Braun Breaker picks up Tony D on his shoulders. What is he gonna do? Cracks him on the rope and stops the pin.
Breaker just about saves the match there. Oh, big enziguri from Dragunov. Sends Breaker rolling out to the floor. Huge punch to Aleister.
Braun Breaker trying to line up a spear.
How is Aleister Black still alive? Ilya keeps going for the torpedo Moscow. Has not been able to hit it.
Rolls up Aleister Black.
Into a sit-out powerbomb.
Now getting in the mix of Tony D and Braun Breaker. Only for Tony D'Angelo.
Dropping him face first on the ropes. Tony D alligator roll. Hey, we saw Braun Breaker do this earlier, Tony. Come on now.
Yes, we did.
And he took exception to that with a disgusting German suplex. Oh my God.
Aleister Black with a suplex of his own.
But
just barely
Breaker
dodging
hits an elbow drop on the back of his head. Goes to the cover, but Tony D's back and breaks it up.
Jacob, who are you betting to win this match? Because this is one hell of a match.
Based on how it's gone so far, honestly, I would have expected Braun Breaker to have won by this point with the two spears on Aleister Black, but now I don't know.
I gotta tell you, Things are looking bad for Braun Breaker as Ilya Dragunov stalking his prey. Oh, never mind.
Torpedo Moscow!
Torpedo Moscow!
Into the cover. One,
One,
two.
two.
Alistair saves
Aleister
it.
Black.
Oh.
The one time Ilya
Breaker to the
Dragunov hits
floor.
his signature move, the Torpedo Moscow. He
Hit it
couldn't-
again.
Another
Another
Torpedo
Torpedo Moscow.
Moscow.
Into the cover. Tony D breaks it up.
Item stopped by Tony D'Angelo. The crowd is absolutely eating up the chaos as Tony D'Angelo now focuses, gets his jaw broken by Aleister
Oh,
Black.
Alistair Black sprays the mist in his eyes. Into the cover.
There's a roll up.
Ilya breaks it up.
Braun Breaker taking a siesta outside the ring.
Black Mass. But
Black
Tony D's
Mass
back to his
Ilya
feet.
Dragunov.
Can he see? I don't think Tony D can see the pin. He
doesn't
completely
matter 'cause
missed.
Braun
Tony D
Breaker
might
shows
be
up.
blind. Luckily, Breaker's able to save it for him.
Oh,
Frankensteiner.
Aleister Black just continuing to big knee by Aleister Black to Ilya Dragunov. Aleister Black now in control of this one-sided fight. Tony
Tony D
D'Angelo
making
also
his way to the
Tony
apron
D'Angelo
over
taking
here.
a siesta, grabbing another kendo stick, trying to join the
Ilya
fight.
back into the ring. Pump
Big,
kicks from Alistair.
Braun Breaker.
Oh, he will
and
get
Ilya
busted open by the
Dragunov.
chair, though. Everybody except for Alistair is bleeding now, I think.
Aleister Black retreating now, trying to find his way.
Charging something up? No.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, trying to get him to the table.
Ilya Dragunov reverses it, takes a few steps back,
It's
just to
just,
get
nah,
back
we're not doing the
into
table.
the ring, wanting to settle this.
Black Mass! Into the cover!
Black Mass.
Tony D's
Tony
there, but
D'Angelo
can he make it in time?
back in the ring.
Ilya kicks out!
What the hell is going on? I feel like Black
How is
Pat
he able
McAfee.
to do that at this stage of the match?
Tony D'Angelo sends Aleister to the ropes.
Spinebuster! Into the cover.
There's
The
the
ref
cover.
can't even make it to
Ref
count the pin.
Ref can't do anything because there's two big bastards in his way. Braun Breaker, beautiful
Puts down
slam.
Ilya. But Ilya's straight back up.
Tony sends Braun to the corner. Ilya runs
Back
him.
body drop to Tony D.
Can Ilya finish this off?
Grab
Ilya
the
grabs a
kendo
kendo stick, starts a running his way to Aleister Black, and so does Braun Breaker.
Oh, Alistair got busted open there.
Braun Breaker, impressive power. Beautiful.
His old finisher. Tony D back to his feet.
Braun Breaker
Maybe
got
consulting
Ilya
with the
in his
family
arms.
over there while
And
he
a
was
good
down.
slam. Braun Breaker stalking his prey, trying to line up a spear. Aleister got a bit too early.
Back in the ring goes Alistair.
And back in the ring goes, never mind.
Face first off the apron goes Ilya.
Ilya's greatest asset, bouncing off the hardest part of the ring.
Oh, Tony D, Northern Lights, rolls through. Swinging neck breaker.
And here comes Braun Breaker, trying to
He
take
got
control.
Tony up.
What's he
Also
planning?
face first off the apron.
Uh-oh. Ilya Dragunov charging up his favorite move.
Oh, Ilya and Braun back in the ring. Exchanging blows. Braun with a belly to belly. Oh, he's dropping the straps.
Braun Breaker dropped the straps. It's go time for the dog.
He's got Tony D up. Gutbuster.
Code breaker. Braun Breaker rolls it up. Can't even get the count.
Flag breaks it up.
Aleister and Ilya back at it again. Ilya with a good suplex. Braun Breaker grabs
Ilya off
Ilya.
the rope.
Thumb.
Spear.
Clean
That
in
should be it.
half. Tony D
One,
trying to catch his
Two.
breath.
Oh, Alistair breaks it up. I didn't even know he was up again. It's another spear to Alistair.
Spear.
Spears for everyone. Can Tony D make it in
Braun Breaker,
time?
Braun
Two.
Breaker, the Oprah
Three.
of
He
the
couldn't
spear.
make it. Braun Breaker.
Wins. That
And
was a
you're-
close matchup. Braun Breaker. he's
And
just
your
barely
new
sneaky.
United States champion is
This
Braun
bitch, I swear to God.
Breaker.
What a brutal car crash of a match.
I tell you, Braun Breaker going through hell, facing off against the Dawn, the Black Master, who was actually white, and the Mad Dragon just barely pulling out a win.
And all these men are going to be feeling the effects of this match. Greatest of all time, indeed.
Braun Breaker, your new United States champion.
This is a women's world championship qualifier match. First up, from Orlando, Florida, Naomi.
Can you feel the glow, Jacob?
Oh, I'm feeling it all right.
Can you feel the glow coursing through the veins of Florida's own Naomi?
I feel like Budapest is definitely feeling pretty amazing. I tell you what, perhaps they will even bring it to the floor, much like she just did with her jacket.
And just like she did with her friendship with Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill.
I'm not sure she was ever friends with Jade Cargill.
Yeah, well, maybe. Probably. Before Naomi decided to stop taking her meds.
And put her through a windshield, do reverse vehicular manslaughter. Well, anyway, Naomi's here tonight, hoping to get a shot at the whole WWE Women's Championship, I should say.
Hello. I'm sorry.
Oh, she brought it to the floor. There you go.
When I see something I like, it's just
It's just, instinct,
neuron activation type shit. And now for her opponent in the qualifying matches.
And her opponent, from Gold Coast, Australia, Toni Storm.
Timeless
Toni Storm.
Timeless Toni Storm from AEW has found her place in WWE, baby.
And I can assure you, no pies will be thrown in anybody's faces this run on SmackDown for Toni Storm.
No pies, no tomatoes, just a timeless woman trying to get some gold around her waist. Look at her talking her shit.
Toni Storm, no stranger to gold from her time in AEW, multi-time women's champion. Over in that company, making her way down to the ring.
Timeless Toni Storm. What is there to say about this amazing female wrestler that has already been said?
She will do whatever it takes to win any match, take on any role that she needs to achieve what she desires, and now she will take a nap before a match.
Fucking Marilyn Monroe meets fucking Charlie Chaplin looking ass. Who said that? No, thank you, Tony. I'm good right here. I'm good right here. I'm good right here, Tony.
Genuinely frightened. Please stay away.
Black and white palettes scare me. Stay back.
All right, here we go.
Oh, color, finally. Now let this match finally begin.
All right, collar and elbow locking up to start this thing off.
Toni Storm.
Side headlock applied by Toni Storm.
Okay, it is Toni Storm. Why did I just had a fucking brain fart over here? Naomi
twisting out of it.
Naomi trying to take control of this.
Really working the shoulder.
Naomi fighting for control against the albeit stronger Toni Storm.
Sweeping the leg, dropping Toni Storm to the mat. And a kick the spine.
Naomi feeling that ruthless aggression she's feeling after betraying her friends in, God, what was it? Elimination Chamber? Elimination Chamber. That was it.
Yeah. Well, that's when Jade came back and beat her ass.
But will that ruthless aggression be enough to beat? No, it won't. Toni Storm.
It'll be enough to take a springboard forearm. And a drop kick to the side of her. Oh, no, she rolls out the way.
Missing a basement drop kick. Naomi struggling to get her feet. Misses a basement drop kick of her own, getting hit with another springboard forearm.
Working the arm now, stomping on the fingers, trying to
The
shatter
hand,
those digits. But Naomi
the
fighting
hand
back
is an
now.
the hand is an important weapon of a WWE wrestler. Jack, get out
Excuse
of
me,
the
ref. We're
way!
trying to call the match. All right, there we go.
Jack, stop looking at Tony's ass and fucking do your job. God damn.
Back to the collar and elbow. Naomi
Yeah.
backing Tony down into the corner.
Jack being able to separate him. Naomi missing a forearm for some damn reason. Finally reversing the
Elbows
grip
from
of
Naomi to the
Tony
stomach.
Storm.
Forearm, kick, and a Rana.
Naomi rallying up the troops, trying to get some momentum against Tony Storm. What is she planning?
Springboard.
Springboard
Oh
misses
boy,
a drop
coming up
kick by
short
like
there.
a
Tony
foot.
Storm does the same. Oh, and another missed forearm from Naomi.
Naomi over the ropes. Tony Storm just beating the
Drop kicking her out.
absolute dog shit out of Naomi. Tony Storm rolling her up. Kick to the back.
Rear view.
Rear view. God, I wish that was me getting hit by that rear view. Who the fuck said that?
Tony rolled back in the ring. Is Naomi going to go for the cover after in the review? She is. Could that do it?
1, 2.
Not even a 2. Oh my.
Tony Storm still got some
Oh,
fight left
what?
in her. What? What is? What? What the?
It's a paparazzi.
A fan
He's
has
out to
found
try
his
and get
way.
pictures of the movie star Tony Storm. And he's
A fan has
blinded
found his way.
Naomi. Tony Storm trying to take advantage, but Naomi recovers in time.
Big kick from Naomi. Rolling up Tony
And
Storm,
it's the
trying to get
sleigh
the pin.
mission. It's locked in deep.
Could
Are
this
you
be the end
feeling
of
the
Tony
glow?
Storm?
Tony Storm holds on. Oh, into a roll-up.
Could this be it? Not even a pin.
Oh.
Kick by Naomi.
Oh, ducks the kick. Into a German suplex.
Tony Storm bouncing off
Springboard
into a
moonsault.
springboard moonsault. Naomi trying to catch her breath. Says that's enough catching my breath. Grabs Tony Storm. Tony Storm able to reverse it.
Fighting back here. Ooh,
Big
sliding clothesline.
clothesline. Tony Storm feeling the rage.
Naomi countering. It's Tony countering back.
It's just counter after counter.
And Naomi right back at Tony.
I'm getting Vietnam flashbacks of two
Oh, and
Fire Emblem
Tony
characters.
out of the way of the drop kick.
This is the
Going up
equivalent of
top.
two Fire Emblem
Naomi's
characters down
dazed.
being each other. It's just
Ooh,
counter
top
after
rope drop
counter.
kick.
It's
Naomi
just
struggling up
counter
to her
after
feet.
counter. Marth versus Lucina. Tony Storm going for a suplex and a pin.
Northern Lights. Fisherman's Northern Lights suplex. Naomi out.
How did she manage to kick out of that? Naomi up.
Oh,
Catches a
Naomi.
kick with a kick of her own. Picking up
Countering
Tony
Tony's
Storm.
finisher once
Hitting
again.
her in the stomach. Rolling her
Back
up.
into the sleigh mission. Can Tony survive?
Can she hold out long enough? Yes, she
She's out of
can.
it once again.
Don't know how much more of those submissions Tony Storm can take.
Naomi hopping
just
back and forth across the splayed out body of Tony Storm. I'm not sure what Naomi's trying to do here, but some psychological warfare being employed by Naomi there, I think.
Naomi jumping double axe hand
Well, it
to the
seems to have worked
chrome
out for her
dome.
because she is still in control of this match.
Tony Storm standing in a daze. Naomi
Oh, bro.
misses the splash. Never mind, she connected.
Tony sells it anyway. Oh my god.
Misses the. Tony Storm able to get a sliding double axe handle. Tony Storm gearing up for something powerful. But
And Naomi
Naomi able to
counters once
counter.
again.
Tony Storm
But
counters.
Tony counters right back into a
Oh,
single leg Boston Crab. No, Naomi's the one on the submission.
my favorite submission, the Boston Crab. It's a painful and powerful submission.
Tony lets it go. Working the arm.
One thing, pelvic thrust to the arm. Bit weird, but okay.
More stomps to the fingers.
The hand is the most useful asset of a wrestler. If you can't get a grip on something, then you might as well give up.
Tony Storm Zero. She hits it.
Oh,
That could do
could
it.
this be it?
1, 2.
It's game over.
No, Tony. Tony's in shock. Naomi kicked out.
The WWE Universe can't believe it. Naomi
Oh,
able to kick out
calling
of
for
it.
something out of the corner here. Ooh,
Basement dropkick just misses. Naomi struggling
up.
to get back to her feet. Delivers a
Naomi with
basement
the drop
dropkick
kick of her own. Tony
Naomi
Storm
once
crawling
again
back to her feet.
rallying the troops. Tony Storm standing in a daze.
Springboard. Dropkick misses again. Springboard. Enziguri hits for Tony Storm.
Tony Storm got Naomi up in their arms.
Airy crash into the cover.
Could
1,
this be it?
2, 3,
the final
Tony
nail in
Storm.
the coffin.
Here is your winner, Timeless Tony Storm.
And Tony Storm advances into the WWE Women's World Championship match at Backlash.
Stop trying to call me over, Tony. I told you, no.
We are fine where we are.
He is floating on the ground. How is she doing that?
She's timeless. The laws of physics don't apply to her.
4.5 stars. Not bad.
All right.
And Timeless Tony moves on through the tournament.
And it is now time for your main event.
This
Real
is
European
a
tour
triple
going.
threat qualifier match for the Universal Championship. First up, from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Ring General, Gunther.
The German Gooner is here, and he's here to beat ass and chop people in half.
And on the third leg of our one-day European tour on SmackDown here, Gunther should be the most over person in this match, considering we're across the pond here.
Jesus Christ, look at the size of this fucking Nazi. Can you say Nazi on YouTube? I think you can say Nazi on YouTube. Sure, let's go for it.
Anyway, Gunther. Yeah.
Next up,
right.
from Los Angeles,
Yeah.
California, weighing in at 240 pounds, L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
Let me talk to you, Gunther. You think you could just walk up to the megastar and get away with it? No. God, LA Knight's fucking himbo.
Now LA Knight's hoping to give himself an opportunity to become a WWE World Champion for the first time in his career.
And for our viewers, I would like to apologize. I feel a little bit brain dead because my work has been kicking my ass with 6 o'clock starts. So if my SmackDown commentary is a bit shite, I'm sorry.
If anything, it
And
makes it more
finally,
entertaining.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
I'm beginning to realize a lot of these motherfuckers are from Chicago.
Big city.
I understand. But if you saw the fucking NXT video, you know Chicagoans are a bunch of fucking lunatics. And enough said for the voice of the voiceless,
that time,
CM Punk.
And the best in the world, the voice of the voiceless, CM Punk, trying to become a world champion in WWE for the first time in over a decade.
Because you know how CM Punk is. He already has a feud with Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. Is he really trying to start a war with the Megastar and the Ring Gooner?
Well, I'll give you a spoiler. In the other triple threat match to determine participant in the WWE Undisputed Championship match at Backlash, Drew McIntyre is in that. So we could be seeing McIntyre Punk once again for the big belt.
It wouldn't surprise me. And it wouldn't surprise me if Punk got the win once again like he did at Bad Blood. If you haven't seen Bad Blood, Drew versus Punk, holy shit, you're missing out.
All-timer match right there. All right, here we go. Triple threat action.
The Ring
About to get underway.
The Ring General, who can barely fit on the screen, LA Knight and CM Punk. Let's rock. God
Oh,
dang.
Punk already laid out Gunther laid out too. LA Knight taking the fight to his opponents early.
The megastar taking complete control of this match. And as
Nope,
soon as I
never
say that,
mind.
as
Oh
soon as I
boy,
say that,
he
the
gets
ring
ganged
general
up
going
on.
out for the ring general going for a weapon, a
Fight back though.
kendo stick, the famous kendo stick, beefs CM Punk in the
Scorpion
head,
Death Drop. More
and
tributes to
LA Knight
Sting.
lays now. Now CM Punk and Gunther just tag teaming LA Knight, and Gunther stops the pin.
Now after CM Punk. Is he going for the power bomb this early?
Great,
Oh my
great
god.
big power bomb shaking the ring, and LA Knight goes for the calf of the towering general.
Now already a power bomb from Gunther this early in the match. Wow.
LA Knight and CM Punk
Punk off the
throwing
rope.
hands.
Back elbow.
Gunther slides in like the snake he is, stopping the pin. For a man this big and this
Taking LA
Austrian,
Knight.
he is very mobile.
And you know that's an overlooked part of Gunther's abilities in game. Is that not only does he have as much power as anybody else does in the WWE, he's also just about as mobile as they come, in spite of his size.
Not
Makes it so
just
hard to
mobile,
keep up with him.
not just mobile, but able to combo with CM Punk to beat the shit out of LA Knight. And mobile enough to Ultra Instinct LA Knight's moves.
BFT. Wait, what?
BFT!
He
What the?
just
What?
no-sold the BFT entirely. Oh my god.
LA Knight
The
runs into
ring
CM Punk.
general is
CM
not messing
Punk,
around. Oh,
BFT to
okay,
CM
BFT to
Punk.
CM Punk now. Go through there to break it
Gunther
up.
able to
Oh,
stop the
big
pin.
chop.
Gunther with his mighty chops. This match is getting red hot on SmackDown. That was
Dropping
why
his
can
ass
you
directly onto LA Knight's dick.
why can you jump so high, you big Austrian fuck?
Same reason why he can just take the BFT and stand immediately back up.
Gunther run into CM Punk with a kendo stick, immediately drops it. CM Punk with a belly to belly spins around like a Beyblade. What the hell is he doing? And then just
Slaps him
pin
in the back of
traps
the head.
Gunther.
Since LA Knight, face off the apron. Gunther back into
Gunther
the ring,
back in the
followed
ring.
by Punk.
Punk
Able to
grabbing
take advantage
into a
and
neck
throw
breaker.
back of the neck across the knee.
CM Punk kicking the legs of the Titanic Gunther.
LA Knight clearing the announce table. Oh, huge clothesline from Gunther into the cover on CM Punk.
Gunther going for the pin. LA Knight
One breaks
able
it
to
up.
break it up. LA Knight stuck in the ring general, starting to get at it. Ring general too big. Ring general too beefy. Big knee. Grabs CM Punk, pushes him back into the turnbuckle, and
German
suplex.
suplex. Into the
Roll up
cover.
CM Punk and gets stopped by LA Knight yet again.
Ooh,
Big
flying neck breaker.
RKO. You call it a neck breaker, I call it an RKO. It's okay to be wrong.
Well, an RKO is face first. Neck breaker's neck first.
You think people are gonna care?
It's me. I care.
Legs on the
Try to go for a dirty pin. Oh, another
Gunther
powerbomb
again.
coming up.
Another
Stacks him
power
up.
bomb. CM Punk with a
CM Punk
basement
breaks it
drop
up
kick.
though. Punk
Gunther
off the rope. Ooh, Punk
gets countered by
counters.
CM Punk
Roundhouse kick to the
into the
stomach.
midsection.
Oh my god.
Gunther, another
Insane
suplex.
suplex.
LA
Oh,
Knight got Gunther on his shoulders.
swinging neck breaker.
Will that be enough to take down the ring general? Probably not.
Kick
I
out of
figured.
one.
Because Gunther has a body made of tungsten. It is virtually impossible to keep him down.
Huge
I say
clothesline
as
from CM Punk.
CM Punk clotheslines his ass.
And takes him down.
LA Knight taking a
Going
breather
for some
out.
kind of springboard move here.
Bounces.
Springboard clothesline. Into the
CM Punk
cover.
going for the pin.
One.
LA Knight just got back up on his feet.
Still
Gunther
only
kicks
able to
out.
get a 1 count on the ring general.
LA Knight with a kendo stick drops it because CM Punk punches him in the face. LA Knight able to break out of CM Punk's clutches. Gunther gets cracked in the face. LA Knight, CM Punk's
Airy
on his
crash.
shoulders.
That's what Tony Storm beat Naomi with.
Gunther grabbing LA Knight.
Oh,
LA
Knight
Knight able
reverses
to
into
cover
a
with a
DDT.
DDT.
Punk back into the ring.
LA Knight grabbing.
Russian leg sweep. Punk straight back up.
LA
Knight
Knight
sends him off the
taking
rope.
control of this fight.
Oh, Punk out of the
Able
way
to
of the
hold
back
off
elbow.
the best of the world and the ring general. Speaking of the ring general, gets a shot right to the back of the knee. LA Knight hitting Punk in the back.
Ooh, until
Able
Punk
to
hip
flip him
tosses him.
around.
Oh,
Ring
Punk was getting
general
ready for the GTS, but a huge dropkick from Gunther shuts that down.
Gunther bouncing the head of the megastar off the turnbuckle. A mighty Austrian roar as Gunther lines him up,
Oh,
punches him in the dick of all places, the dick, and
oh
just
my God.
proceeds to torture the megastar.
Oh, the
LA
chair to the
Knight,
back of Gunther's head.
LA Knight is laid out on the ground. Punk needs to capitalize.
Oh. Oh, Punk's got him
Could
up.
this be it? Could this be it?
GTS.
Go to sleep! The ring general is asleep, and the
LA Knight's there to
megastar
break
says,
it up.
wake up. CM Punk lining up a shot.
Single leg drop kick.
The ring general crawling back to his feet,
Oh,
grabbing
he's
the
got
best in the
Punk.
world. Another
Powerbomb stacks
powerful
him.
power bomb.
1,
It
2.
is not
Oh,
over.
Punk kicks out. And Gunther
And
takes
Punk gets
exception to that.
LA Knight.
Knight carrying chair. Gunther's busted open. Chop block. Into the cover.
LA Knight rolls up Gunther. Could this be it? CM Punk is sprawled out.
No.
And Gunther
Gunther
kicks out
kicks
at
out.
2. CM Punk is back in commission. I was gonna say out of commission, then he stood right back the fuck up.
Punk
LA Knight beating the shit out of
back to
Gunther.
the ring.
LA Knight got Gunther on his shoulders. Attitude
Burning
adjustment.
hammer.
Get hit with a fucking chair.
Oh, close on from
LA Knight.
Punk. Gunther
LA
back
Knight
into the
taking out
ring. Slap from Punk. Gunther sent off the
CM Punk
ropes.
taking
Huge clothesline from the ring general.
the ring general, busted as he may be, is now taunting the megastar. LA Knight's back up. Gunther got him over his shoulders.
Where is he taking him? Face first on the
Bounces
rope.
him off the rope.
Oh, both men
Double
going for
drop
drop
kick.
kicks. Oh,
LA
Punk's
Knight
got Gunther up. GTS
go to
hits it.
sleep. A second go to sleep to Gunther. And the megastar
LA
says,
Knight's
wake
there
up
to break
again.
up the pin.
LA Knight grabs a kendo stick, gets taken by CM Punk, and CM Punk makes
Oh,
him
breaks it
pay.
over the back of the Megastar's head.
CM Punk
Gunther
gets his
back to
jaw
his feet.
broken by Gunther. CM Punk back on the shoulders of Gunther.
Running power slam.
Running power slam. LA Knight grabs the ring general,
And
tosses
Gunther
him
over the
rope,
top rope.
just for Gunther to slap him across the face.
BFT into the
BFT to
cover.
Gunther.
Punk's nowhere to be
CM Punk
seen.
is
1,
CM
2. Oh my God, Gunther kicks out.
and Punk is back in action.
Sends LA Knight off the rope. Power slam.
LA
Drops
Knight
the elbow onto
rolling out.
Gunther.
LA Knight trying to catch his breath. CM Punk
Flip senton.
over the
Could that do it? 1, 2. No. The ring general still got a little bit more left in the tank.
This is one of the scary things about Gunther. He is like an immortal machine. He can't go down no matter how hard you hit him.
Unless you yeet enough times, then he goes down.
Unless you eat. And sadly for CM Punk and the Megastar, they ain't got the yeet in them.
1, 2.
Gunther
Oh,
stops
Gunther
it.
breaks it up at the last second.
A
Slap
big
from
slap by
Punk.
CM
He's got
Punk.
Gunther up for the GTS, and
A
he hits it.
third. Go to
Oh,
sleep.
but LA Knight rolls up CM Punk. 1, 2. Punk flips it over. 1, 2. Oh, Knight kicks out.
Gunther is still splayed out. And now CM Punk woke him up. Can you believe this shit?
Ooh, kendo stick
Now
to the
LA Knight
knee.
trying to wake up the ring general.
Into the
Rolls him
cover.
up.
1, 2,
Punk's nowhere to be
3.
seen.
LA
And
Knight
it's
wins.
done.
He was still out from the GTS.
Punk just sat there and watched LA Knight pick at the fruits of his labor.
Here is your winner, LA Knight.
Could this be your future WWE Undisputed Champion? Yeah.
If he keeps up the strategy of beating ass and taking names, we could see him as our new champion. Ladies and gentlemen, this was one hell of a match, and I hope to see you next time.
Thank you for watching SmackDown. See you all next week.
Thank you so much for watching this first episode of Friday Night SmackDown in the Scythe WWE Universe. Next week, we're right back at the start with another episode of Raw. Our first match of the night is going to be the Terror Twins versus the Mix. Our second match of the night is oddly our second match in our Intercontinental Championship qualifier. This match will be held between Cora Jade and Wendy Chu. And we simply end the night with a Women's World Championship triple threat, but you'll have to watch to see who's in that one. If you like what we're doing here in the universe, go ahead and subscribe to keep up to date with all of our videos. And remember that you guys are the ones that control the Raw show. So please let me know any sort of matches that you want to see down in the comments. Like this video if you like this video. My name is Scythe, and thank you so much for watching our first episode of SmackDown.